There's now getting closer to a new law to fight back in the war on drugs, a bill that will recriminalize possession of even small amounts of illegal drugs, rolling back parts of the voter-approved Measure 110.
In just about an hour, Senate lawmakers will have a public hearing on their latest version of this, House Bill 4002. So many changes to the bill, it's more than 130 pages long.
Yeah, Lisa Balick digging deeper. She joins us. So what are they looking at doing now, Lisa?
Well, they have to figure something out. You have to have the Democrats and the Republicans working together to really get anything through, no question about that. So they come up with a compromise bill. It still would recriminalize possession of small amounts of illegal drugs like fentanyl and meth, but now it also includes longer possible jail sentences for possession and more ways to seek addiction treatment to avoid jail. If police stop someone with small amounts of illegal drugs, they could offer them a deflection program to get a behavioral assessment and meet with a caseworker to avoid going to jail. But completing a treatment program, not required. And if someone's convicted, they would get probation, but if they violate that, they could face 6 months in jail. A lot of details. Now, law enforcement groups around the state, as well as DAs, city and county associations, support the changes, the latest ones to House Bill 4002. In fact, the president of the Oregon Chiefs of Police Association telling us, we applaud the legislature for working collaboratively to craft bipartisan legislation that combines vital tools for law enforcement with significant drug treatment resources to compassionately help those struggling with addiction. But you know, there's also strong opposition coming from the Urban League of Portland, the ACLU, arguing criminalizing people with addiction, what they say is a health condition, is wrong and it targets communities of color.
This bill will likely send thousands of people to jail for the low-level, victimless crime of possessing a very small amount of a banned substance for personal use. The max jail time is 180 days.
Now, some critics worried the state doesn't have enough treatment programs right now without recriminalizing and adding more people into addiction recovery. Lawmakers, though, still have to set aside money even for counties to set up these diversion programs. If the Senate passes a bill later this week, it goes to the House, and Republicans they're not really on board with this version. Now, by the way, I asked why is there no language in the bill that specifically bans public use of illegal drugs? Jeff and Jenny, I will be telling you the answer to that coming up today at 5.
Okay, wait, all this is going on, Lisa. There's a really good chance we could see some other ballot measures surrounding this issue coming up, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the threat hanging over. There's a couple of ballot measures that have been talked about, have been filed. They're not circulating just yet. But among the things that those would do is to make it mandatory to put people into drug treatment. Pretty controversial.
All right, so if these bills don't go through, the voters then might make the decision.
Once again.
Yes, okay. Once again, you're right. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
A kidnapping and